We see a broken Logan, pus coming out of his claws. He can hardly get it up, you know.
Arthritis. 17 years.
I think that's the longest any actor has played a superhero.
Apart from Patrick Stewart, who played Professor X.
Oh, of course, Patrick Stewart, Professor X, I guess.
That makes him rank him second.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to Waffle On. I am Angus, and this is
Christopher. How do you do?
Who is replacing Freddie today, because Freddie can't be asked.
Absent. Just absent.
He's absent today. Logan, starring Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, both reprising their roles in the X-Men world, and it is directed by
James Mangold, who directed the Wolverine, which was set in Japan. He's also directed the 3:10 to Yuma and Walk the Line.
We have Wolverine back in action. Well, not quite back in action. He's quite dreary.
Yeah, dreary. He's tired.
He's exhausted. He's knackered.
He's not the man he once was.
No, he's not. And throughout the film, we have a sort of journey of Logan trying to protect Professor Xavier, and they come across a new mutant who stirs business up, and action ensues.
Compared to the recent other X-Men films, it's not over the top.
It's very separate, isn't it?
Very separate. It stands apart compared to like Deadpool that came out last year or 2 years ago. That was comical violence. This was real, proper violence.
Yeah, this is so Deadpool. Like the blood, it seems CGI. It's really obviously CGI. Yeah. This one, it's a bit harder to tell in certain scenes. So we have a Logan who's not always doing Wolverine. He goes into Wolverine mode, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's just tired.
He has to get there.
He has to get there. But
for the rest of the film, he's limping and he's exhausted.
He showed the human side.
Yes, it's a character study of Logan. Hugh Jackman, fantastic.
Fantastic. I think he should get an award for this.
He should get an award for something.
If the Oscar misses out on this, I'm boycotting it.
Yeah.
This is a man who's been picked up, torn apart, used, had a memory loss, loses the people he loved, and suddenly has a shot at redemption.
And we see that man in the film.
You see that man in the film.
Professor X.
Professor X.
Played by Patrick Stewart.
He's always played Professor X as a calm man, like a man of reason, a man of logic. He's not the man he once was. No. He's rambling, he's got mental problems, and Logan is looking after him like a father figure.
And then we've got the younger girl,
Laura,
played by Daphne Keane.
Her first breakthrough role.
Oh my God, she was amazing.
I mean, she was fantastic.
She was very tense. She had a huge tensity about her.
Yeah,
you couldn't take your eye off her. And so yeah, you got the girl, the middle-aged man, and the old man on a journey sort of film, if you like. And it's funny at times. It's action-packed.
It's got like redemption, finding hope, and also self-awareness.
I thought the connection between the main characters was very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong.
But it's somewhat fragile. What I liked about it is how Hugh Jackman played Logan, the old man, similar to Clint Eastwood's character in Unforgiven.
Unforgiven was a send-off for Clint Eastwood and Westerns.
Like his last role as a character.
And this is Hugh Jackman's last shot at Logan.
Yeah, it's like a last ride into the sunset.
There's a very Western feel.
Yeah, it has an element of a Western theme. And then you have the beautiful angle shots, like you don't see any fast camera movement.
The cinematography for the action sequences in this film, I didn't miss anything.
No, you didn't.
I could see everything very clearly. It did a great job of following the heroes.
Following the action.
Let's talk about the villain.
The cyborg with the funny arm.
Yeah. Did you like him?
He was more of a fanboy.
Yeah. Because he had a gang of mercenaries, it was always a lot of villains for Wolverine to dispatch quickly in a really cool way. We've got Stephen Merchant, who came out of nowhere.
Plays Caliban.
Plays Caliban, who is a different Caliban to the one we see
in X-Men Apocalypse.
In X-Men Apocalypse, which is interesting.
But his relationship with Logan is...
Oh, it's great.
It was great. The dialogue between them, you see the dialogue between him, Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, it all works together.
They bounce off each other very well, like a little bit of a stab to each other each time they make a comment about something. And then we've got Richard E. Grant as a mad scientist.
He didn't have a big role, he had more of a supporting role.
Yes. His background slowly revealed.
It slowly
And
reveals,
it's nice. Soundtrack by Marco Beltrami.
worked with the James Marigold on the Sweet End to Humour and the Wolverine, so you can see that they worked together in the past, and also he's done a lot of other sci-fi films in the past, so there's just no surprise, this is something he's pretty good at.
I didn't come out of it thinking, oh, that music was amazing, but it did heighten what it needed to. It was emotional when I wanted it to be emotional. It was gritty and action-packed when the film was being gritty and action-packed.
Yeah.
Everything is gritty about this film. Everything is old. Everything is
Gone.
Everything hurts.
Everything's gone.
Everything's gone. Everything's desolate.
I would rate this as a Western sci-fi hero film, but with emotion and realism and proper drama.
How many waffles are you going to give it?
9.9 waffles.
9.9 waffles. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 8.5 waffles.
8.5.
8.5. There's always room for improvement. Definitely go and watch it.
To Mr. Hugh Jackman, thank you very much for bringing an iconic character onto the silver screen. We will miss you.
Thank you very much, Hugh Jackman, and thank you very much to you for watching. Please leave a comment down below on who you think will be a good replacement of Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine. I think the guy from Walking Dead, Norman Reedus,
Oh yeah, so
new Wolverine. What about you?
maybe Mark Wahlberg. You know, with his Boston.
Mark Wahlberg?
No, he's bulky. He has
Hey, no. Fuck you.
not. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I've been Angus.
I've been Chris Clifford.
Keep on.
Waffling.
On.
Oh,
He's new.
Okay.
Keep on.
waffling on.
Waffling on. Everyone's using Johnny Cash in their trailers.
In trailers and in
Pissing
television.
me off. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Salazar's Revenge.
Like, I used it in my fan trailer I made ages ago. I used it for Unforgiven.
Oh, Unforgiven. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Check my channel out.